Hello friends, my name is Chirayu Joshi and welcome to Advanced Coding channel. In this tutorial series, we will cover topics of Git and GitHub. We will start from beginners level and by the end of this tutorial series, you will be able to use GitHub desktop, GitHub website as well as Git CLI. You will be able to upload your code to GitHub, remotely work with your friends on same project, and you can also contribute to open source projects. I have divided this tutorial series into 4 parts. First part includes Intro to Git and GitHub, which is for beginners. Second part includes hands-on GitHub as well as GitHub desktop. Third part includes Git. It includes some advanced concepts like creating branches, then merge branch, then solving conflicts, then sending pull requests, etc. And the fourth part is surprise for you. And if you are a student, then this fourth part will surely help you to grow in your career. So without wasting any further time, let's get started with our first part. So why was Git created? Git was created by Linus Torvalds, which is the same person who created Linux. Now, Linux is an open source project, means anyone in the world can contribute Linux. And as there are many contributors, it is very difficult to manage the project. Even if you are working on a project with 5 to 6 members, you will quickly realize that how complex it is to manage the project. So Linus introduced Git to solve this issue. Now what is Git? Git is a distributed version control system. Let's divide this whole word into subparts which are distributed, version and control. Distributed means that a project is distributed among many computers, or rather to say many local machines. In this type, the version is controlled on each and every local machines rather than on server. In version control system, usually many people are connected via server. Each and every people contributes to the project. So each and every people will send their code to server. And there are two types of version control systems as stated here. First is distributed version control system and centralized version control system. In centralized version control system, the versions are maintained centrally, means on server, whereas on distributed, versions are controlled on local machines. Now what actually a version is? A version can be treated as a feature. If we add a feature, we change the version. Let's take an example to understand it better. Suppose that we are given a project by a client to create a website. Now we will add a feature which will be a home page and we will name it version 1. Now we will continue to add some more features like contact us page and dark mode. We will name it version 2. Now this version 2 contains our home page, contact us and dark mode. We will show this to our client. Our client doesn't like that dark mode, so he tells us to remove the dark mode from our version 2. We will successfully delete the code and then we will show it to client. Now again after some time, client says that okay, the dark mode was actually good. So he demands again the dark mode. Now we have two options left with us. Either we can code it again or we can use that version 2 again from some storage uh, where we have saved it earlier. Let's consider we saved version 2 in Dropbox. So we will again fetch that project version 2 from the Dropbox and we will find that feature and we will implement it again. By doing so, don't you think that we spend too much time on it? This is a simple project, but suppose if we are working on a large project and there are many features and each feature is dependent on previous feature. So in that case, we will spend too much of time recovering the deleted feature. So version control system like Git comes into picture to help us to save time. Now you might be thinking how this Git will be useful to me. So it may be useful to you by working together remotely with your friends. Then Git provides you branch based system, means you can create as many branch as you wish. Each branch you can implement some features. Suppose this is a master branch which is main branch of our project. Then we will add we want to add some features. So we will create this little feature branch. Then after later some time we will again create a new branch for some big feature. Now suppose that you are working in a team, then there are three peoples. So you are working on a master branch, and this is dark mode. Let's assume it. So you assign this task to another person. So another person will create a branch on this master branch and work on this new feature on that new branch. And while he is working on that new feature that is dark mode, you can continue your previous project using master branch. And while working on master branch, you assign a new task to some another person. Let's assume that new task is contact us page. So you can work on home page while another person is working on that contact us page. And finally, you can also merge them in a same branch, means master branch, which contains our main production based website. We will discuss it later on how you can do merging in third module, but for now we will go ahead. Now our next point is to recover deleted files from server. Now let's assume that you want to install Ubuntu on your Windows machine. So you will dual boot your system. First of all, you will create partitions and then install Ubuntu on the newly created partition. While installing Ubuntu on new partition, you accidentally erase the Windows partition. So your project is gone. But if you have used Git and uploaded the code to server on a regular basis, then you can recover those code on to your Ubuntu machine. But hold on, I said to upload code on server. Does it mean to buy a new server? No, there are already many free servers available on internet which you can use to upload your code. So most famous is GitHub. Then we also have other servers which are GitLab, then Bitbucket. Most of developers use GitHub. So in this tutorial series, we will use GitHub. The names Git and GitHub may sound similar to you as a beginner. It may confuse you. So let's discuss the differences between them. So first, Git is a software. It is actually a command line interface which we will operate using CMD in case of Windows or terminal in case of Linux or Mac. While GitHub is a service, it is provided by GitHub and it is different from Git. Git is mainly on local machines, while GitHub can be treated as a server. It is actually a server. We can access Git using CLI, and in case of GitHub, we can access GitHub using browser. That's it for this video. So thanks for watching this video, and if you found this video to be insightful, then please do like and do subscribe Advanced Coding channel. And in next tutorial we are going to see some hands-on operations and we will be getting familiar with GitHub. We will create some files, then commit it, we will open some issues, then we will merge some branches, and we will also see how to send pull requests. We will also see how we can solve conflicts.